The global economic meltdown has hit the American auto industry hard, and the road ahead looks grim for the country's top car companies. CEOs from Chrysler, General Motors, and Ford made yet another trip to plead their case to Congress this week, this time trading in their flashy corporate jets for fuel-efficient hybrids.
I come here representing over 1 million people that are dependent upon Chrysler. I look forward to participate with the rest of my colleagues here in the auto industry that really affect over 3 million people across this country. Hardworking men and people who are either directly working for one of the 3 auto manufacturers in Detroit or whose livelihood depends upon supporting our industry.
The Detroit Big Three bid for an economic lifeline in the form of a $34 billion bailout, a staggering amount, but one which the auto industry claims is essential for its survival.
I recognize that this is a significant amount of public money. However, we believe this is the least costly alternative.
In lengthy testimonies on Capitol Hill this week, the chief executive officers admitted mistakes in failing to build smaller and more fuel-efficient vehicles. Automakers pled the urgency of assistance to forestall bankruptcy. GM is asking for $4 billion immediately and another $4 billion more in January, while Chrysler is seeking a $7 billion bridge loan by the end of this year.
The plan shows why GM needs temporary government funding, how that funding will be used, how we intend to repay taxpayers, and why funding is beneficial to the U.S. government.
Many on Capitol Hill and around the country are divided over this catch-22. It seems to be yet another case of taxpayer dollars bailing out negligent corporations. And yet, car companies support 1 in 10 American jobs, and the industry is a key driving force, literally, behind what is currently a shaky U.S. economy.
In my view, we need to act, not for the purpose of protecting a handful of companies. If that were the extent of the issue, I would let them fail. It plays Russian roulette with the entire economy of the United States. Inaction is no solution.
Do the additional changes that they propose go far enough to ensure that taxpayers' dollars are being used to transform an industry and not just prop up a failed business model for a few months?
Well, these car company CEOs have been somewhat mindful of a public backlash. They even drove halfway across the country in their own cars and have even been telling Congress that they would slash their own multi-million-dollar salaries to just $1. What do you make of that? Reporting from New York City, this is Shruti for KSA2.